Hello, welcome to my channel. This is the Urban Woman Tarot. If it's easier for you to follow or watch on YouTube, I have the same channel name on YouTube as I do Facebook. Feel free to subscribe and then hit the notification, the little bell button, and it'll let you know when a video is uploaded. Otherwise, you'll find it here on Facebook and then in the groups. So, I'm going to do a reading like I did the previous time, but I'm going to use the Halloween Oracle deck to clarify. So we'll get 3 cards from the tarot, Morgan Greer Tarot. It'll tell me what situation you have going on. You'll have to use your intuition to, I'm not going to say like pick and choose, but follow what resonates with you. And then whatever that subject is, this message here is going to be your guidance, your clarification, your insight, like however you should go about the situation. Take what resonates, skip the rest. Just a heads up, I am going to be doing a full moon reading that will be coming out next week. And that one's going to be on the Isis Oracle deck by Lena Fairchild. Now this, I'll be using a Celtic cross spread on this one. So, just a heads up, this, there's a full moon in the background. There's full moons in a lot of these card messages. The one I'm going to do, I'm going to try and do it the night before. So it should be like a week from today, Wednesday, May 6th, for this reading. I don't know exactly how long this reading is, because when I do one of these readings for myself, they're about 40 minutes. It also depends too how deep you're going to go into the cards, because these cards here actually have meditations. So when I do this reading, keep in mind, and I'll try to remember to say this when I do it, if there's a card that you, or even in this deck, if there's a card that you want further explanation on, if you'll message me, I will send you a picture. It's easier for me to take a screenshot of the book meaning and send it to you instead of typing it out loud. But I can do that for you. Okay, I have no problem doing that. So just keep that in mind. Next week will be this. It'll be at nighttime. It could be like I said, a 40-minute reading. But this here, just know that if you are tied or connected, you feel like you have a past life, anything about Egypt and all the magic, even like crystals like lapis lazuli, cornelian are in this. There's like Set, Horus, Isis. There's like portals. There's different chambers of healing. There's like even the planetary systems can show up in this. So this here has a lot of deep transformational, like it's deep. So if you decide to check this one out, that reading, please prepare yourself before you watch it. Otherwise, it can trigger some things. If you do get triggered, then just make sure you take a deep breath, blow it out, blow all your troubles away. Like if you got butterflies, then blow those suckers out one by one. Whatever it takes for you. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to shuffle the cards. So give me 1 second. Okay, I'm going to shuffle my Morgan Greer Tarot. I read a comment where a lady said that the tarot cards really stood out. And you know, like, I've been really paying attention to how these cards look on camera, because I don't have the best camera. It's kind of old. So things don't really, they don't like zoom in real close, and they don't really clear up. I guess the resolution on it is not so good. So I do try to use like funky card decks, and plus I'm a little funky like that. Like, each one of these readings that is done here is like a little part of my personality. Alright, so I'm just going to see home. On your home front. Woo! Okay. So, hold on, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. Okay. So the thing is here, I asked this, like, I have a couple questions, like whether this would be money, career, love, home, spirit. Home came up. So whatever is home to you. Now you gotta ask yourself, what is home to you? Because if you feel like home is actually your physical home, like the house you live in, then that's what this message is here for. Lord, there's a storm coming in. So, so when it comes to your home, it's like everything that ties into your home. Like the people that come in your home, can be the energy within your home. Now, whatever feels home to you, this could also be like a person, a different location, something that calls to you. Take this how it resonates. But whatever is going on your home front, your wishes are being fulfilled. Like, you're not crying over spilt milk no more. Which is great, because this is about how I feel on my home situation. And this is going to be like, the thing I love about this Six of Pentacles is in all the card decks, the depiction of this card, you see how there's 3 pentacles on each side of him. Well, in the other tarot decks, there's 3 on one side, 2 on another. And then he's like reaching in his bag to get one. So it's like there's an imbalance. But the thing I love about the Morgan Greer tarot, which is one reason why I use this one, because I love the cards and interpretations. But this is an equal balance, an equal give and take. This is like, I feel like when you spend money, you also get the money back. Like, if you're wanting to do things, like, the money's going to come in, whether it be from the bank or a person. But like, whatever your hopes and wishes are around your home sector, I would look into those and follow those. I mean, clearly that's completely up to you. But there's something here with following the wishes that you have around your home. No longer crying over spilt milk. Now you're able to see, like, once where things might have been one way, they could have changed. And now it's like you don't see them that way. You now see it differently, and you're not crying over it no more. What was once was old. This could very well be something changing. So let's see what the Halloween Oracle says on this one. Oh, the Skull of Light with elimination. Okay, so this says to me then that... Hold on, let me go ahead and pull this card out real quick. Sorry, I got to turn that song. That was about to on my head. Okay, so this card here. So this is about home. We can stay in the dark, exists only in the midnight hours, but shining the torch, the victory is ours. Woo! Okay, I like that. Now, this can also mean, too, that, like, you're doing a lot of brainstorming in the dark, like, at nighttime. Or to some people, like 12 o'clock is midnight somewhere, like it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and then somebody's 12 o'clock is midday. So you could be doing it around 12 o'clock. 12 could be significant. As the famous psychotherapist Jung suggested, knowing our own darkness helps us cope with the darkness of others. Taking the time to know thyself and to seek understanding of our more destructive and shadow natures can lead to huge happiness and less anxiety. The idea of being shown the way in the most difficult of times and always knowing that we are never alone in the darkness are the keys to this magical element. Light is usually a comforting thing, yet sometimes we do not really want to see the boogeyman under the bed. It's too scary, too big, and we know not how to defeat it. Yet, by simply shining the torch upon darkness, the victory is yours. Should the skull of light enter your life, know that it is time to open yourself fully to the clarity of bright illumination. Wow, this is deep. Allow yourself to be seen and to see and to act upon what is shown to you. The time has passed for hiding, for pretending, and for swallowing our discomfort by accepting the status quo when it doesn't really suit us. Boy, I tell you, this right here is great. I'm so glad to see this because I used to feel like, and even now, yeah, I do. Oh, I used to feel like I was hiding in my house. You know, I'm one of those, I have always been the type person, I hear a car coming and I can hear them the moment they get up the hill. I look out the window to see who's coming. One of my spiritual enlightened friends has been like, why are you always checking the windows? I'm like, I don't know. I just feel, it's just something I've always done. Like, I like to see who's coming by my house. And you know, it's like, I have thought to myself, I wonder if they can see me seeing them. Man came by today. I had never seen this man before. Riding his tractor. I was in my living room. I was watching him. I saw him look me in my, it's kind of hard. Okay? I give that man credit, boy. He was on it. Because he looked right at me. I looked at him. I threw my hand up and waved. He waved back. You know, like, I got little secret hiding spots around my house. Left to me by my grandpa. He would mysteriously be standing somewhere conspicuously watching. You wouldn't even know he was there. I feel like I've been doing that in my house. But, I don't know, this man saw me today. But it was nice. It was nice. So it's like, I feel like maybe this is what, you know, this goal of light is what's happening. These things are coming illuminated. You might have been stuck in some patterns where, I mean, here's an example, okay? Here, shoot. Let me use myself for that matter. I mean, do you have something in your situation that's like this? Like, I have my grandfather's, so I live in the house I was born and raised in. I moved away for 10 years, and then I came back, and I moved back in my grandparents' house, where I grew up, where I was raised, where I lived, for like 25 years, okay? Moved away 10, came back. I've been here for like 3 or 4 years now. So, anywho, when I moved back here, like 4 years ago, keep in mind also my grandfather's been dead like 16 years. No one's really touched his building. No one's been in it. There did come a time about, I would say 7 years ago that my mom started putting stuff in it. Well, since I've been back here, my mom and my grandpa, like I said, both are passed. My grandmother has even passed. So, it's like my grandfather's building has been like an eyesore. And I started, you know, I wouldn't even go into the backyard just because that backyard kind of brought back old hurts. So, I realized like about 8 months ago that I had to change my perspective on how I looked at that backyard. Well, that backyard's been changing since I have changed my perspective. My son, I started getting back there and just working, doing little bits. Then my sister joined in. Then my son joined in. And like yesterday, my son started taking things out of my grandpa's building. It's been like a treasure chest. all kinds of stuff showing up. Like, I don't even know where it comes from. I'm like, where the heck did this, like, we found jewelry yesterday in the ground. I'm like, where the heck is all this stuff coming from? So it's like, you know, now stuff's coming out that it looks totally different, okay? I've been wanting that thing changed for a minute. I was crying over it, pouting over it, and now all of a sudden people are coming in, helping in, and like, it's illuminating, it's changing, it's uplifting. Like, the whole thing's altering. And you know what? Like, how it looked, it's like dead and gone. Totally new thing, but I ain't crying over it. I'm just thankful and happy that the energy of it is finally moving and changing and transforming. Sometimes that takes a minute, okay? Apply that in a situation like what you have going on with you. Because this is how I feel. It's something to do around your home, whether it's a person or maybe what you thought was a person, a relationship that you had with them. And then also, too, like me, it's this actual aspect of things going on at your home. You have to let me know how that one turns out. Alright, so now I'm going to do, let me see. Okay, I'll just do career. What do we have for career? Okay. Three of Swords in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. Gosh, boy. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. Lord Jesus. Okay. So, it's alright. It's alright. I might be saying that more to myself than anything. Okay, so something with your work. There's something emotionally immature about it. You might see obstacles, delays, frustration with this. Someone at your work or you is immature about it. And you don't see no hope or no wish, no fulfillment from the things going on around your job. There's no joy. It's smug. You're dissatisfied. There's a lack of truth there. You know, this thing right here might have you in a rut when it comes to your job. Shoot, I'm feeling this. I feel the same because this is, same thing applies to me. Let's see what this Halloween Oracle says. Gosh, boy, blind spots. I've been getting this card, blind spot. It's been popping up for me in quite a bit of my readings. I've seen this card at least 3 times. Alright. And this is a good, definitely a good, I like this one a lot. I'm glad I do like it since I've seen it so much. Okay, so we may not wish to dwell there. The shadows, the darkness, the unknown. Yet when we search, we revel and our power, it has gone. Yet when we search, we reveal and our power, it has grown. Okay? The beautiful and mysterious skull of darkness encourages us to look to the part of ourselves that normally remains hidden or as unseen as possible. We may not appreciate or like certain aspects of ourselves, and yet sometimes our greatest treasures lie within these areas. How many times have you heard a famous artist or people extremely successful in their fields being bullied for being so different? Yet it is their very differences from others that make them so powerful. I can totally relate to that because there was a lot of that I felt like at my job. Additionally, all of us at some stage of our life have certain blind spots that may cause us grief and trouble. Although we cannot see the issue clearly, it is the repeated patterns of pain that may alert us to them. Symptoms, if you will. For example, the same things keep happening over and over again. We may be betrayed repeatedly, fail at something repeatedly, not complete tasks continuously or continually. Peace and pattern breaking can be achieved by doing the work and uncovering our blind spot, or even consulting trusted close friends or professionals to assist us to see what we cannot. Alright. So there may be something at work that you can't see. There may be like some things going on at work that kind of maybe made you feel like this. Like how these cards here make you feel. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It might just be, I've even noticed when I drew this card for myself that when I saw like patterns, I thought to myself, there has been a few times where I've encountered bullying at my job. I've been bullied before at a job. And anyways, but that bullying was somehow, some way meant for my personal growth. Although I may not have been able to see it at the time, but later on, maybe even a year or two later, after, I was able to see that blind spot where that helped. So there may be something, I would say, going on with your career. Now, whether this is like a career, or this may just be like a secondary job you're doing to help get you to your career. I'm going to tell you something, okay? A lot of folks is going to be changing jobs. So talk about career. This is definitely I think going to be a pivotal moment in people's career, and also the other people, like the ones that the trade people. Because I'm trying to tell you, boy, trade's trade's making a comeback. Trade is making a huge comeback, and I hope it's got made in America all over it. I urge you, if you are doing your own business in America, like here in the United States, put made in America. Lord, don't let me get y'all in trouble, okay? Alright. I used to say that's what I was going to do with my stuff. Back when Obama and Mitt Romney were going against each other. When Mitt Romney came along, I was like, I'm going to put made in America on everything I make. Lord, okay. So I said home, career. Okay, let's look at love. You know what? I'm going to say this. We're going to say love and money because, who can't have love and money together? Alright, so what do we need to know about love and money? Woo, boy, that card flew out. Uh-oh. Here, hold. Whoa. Y'all about to get lickety split on me. Okay. Woo. Okay, so for love and money. Well, somebody is done playing. Oh, snap. Okay, so somebody is done playing when it comes to love and money. Okay? If you had, at some point in time, please excuse my language, like a fuck buddy, well, this is the fuck buddy right here. Okay? If they done left and you ain't talked to them, well, they're thinking of coming back. And then, if y'all were once fighting, the fighting has come to an end. Someone has decided to stop fighting. And someone could also have let their guard down. I would say someone, though, in this, I'm glad to see her upright, okay? Because, like, in this reading, like, this person here would be, like, the ex. Like, if you were actually with, like, that player type energy, that playboy, okay? So, he might have went out and had a fling with this chick, but he looks like he's coming back. And whoever that chick is, she is scorned, okay? But she still, excuse me, she still has her crown on straight, okay? So, keep in mind, she's still got her wits about her. She might be stern and firm, and she got that sword ready, but at least she's, like, in her element. Now, you could have kicked the playboy to the side and decided to quit fighting, and this has made you this queen right here. Could very well be that. You could be this queen and you've kicked him out and been like, I'm not doing this no more. However, I do feel like this person will try to come back. So, and then too, when it comes to money, you might have had an immature person that didn't act right. You might have paid, you know, you could have, like, given them money for something. They were supposed to give it back or do something in return, and they didn't. And it's like, now you've been sitting here waiting, you're tired of fighting over it, and now you've become like, boy, he'll have no fury like a woman scorned. Let me see what this thing. Okay. Well, whatever it is, rejoicing in the present with joy. I like how there's a lot of yellow in this. I stand here, I am where I am, fully alive and present. Stress is a sham. Besides the whoo of a not so scary trick or treating ghost on Halloween evening, one of the most common sounds you'll hear is laughter. There's so much joy at Halloween, and it can be one of the most fun nights of the year if we allow that into our lives. We lead busy lives, whether we are studying, run a household, have a demanding job, or all of them at once. It seems there is a little time for us to stop, be present, and know and enjoy exactly where we are at this time. It has been said that the first step of real change is stopping and acknowledging that we actually need change. Okay? So that would be like where she would come in. Well, sometimes we might feel that there is little to feel happy about and much to change. We can always feel grateful for something right now, and there is power in that position. It is time to find the joy in this moment and to find that joy more often. Should this card come up in your divination, it heralds an arrival of more happiness and profound joy into your life. It is a good omen. Actively seek pleasure and build more of the things that give you personal joy and laughter in your life. After all, we build in appointments for the... Oh, Lord. After all, we build in appointments for the dentist. Why not for our own pleasure? Lord. Okay. So whatever the situation is here, start finding the things to be grateful for within it. And start giving gratitude for those things, because those things they've done something. Whether it's changed, brought in a new perspective, helped you grow, elevate, came and did a little deed, helped you out. Then it had, everything's got its expiration date as well. So, where one season ends, another season begins. Alright guys, so thank you for tuning in and joining. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, and I'll see you all again here soon. Take care. Namaste.